What's up, guys? Today I have an exciting announcement for you about a collaboration between ourselves at Woodrite Guitars and the Aluminati Guitar Company out of Asheville, North Carolina. We have been working on this collaboration for several months. Aluminati's been around since 2009, building guitars out of non-traditional materials such as lucite, carbon fiber, and of course aluminum. And so we partnered together to bring you the brand new Alumirite Warlord. Let's check it out. So not only does this thing look amazing, but it plays and sounds incredible as well. Very typical of a full aluminum build, you just get a tremendous amount of loud resonance out of the guitar and it just sustains phenomenally. So you're probably looking at this thing thinking it weighs a ton, but it actually weighs the same amount as our traditional wood models, right about 9.5 pounds. So the entire guitar is built of T6061 T6 aircraft grade aluminum. You've got a two-piece chambered aluminum body with the seam here producing what looks like a faux binding, just really cool looking. It is polished to a mirror finish, and then we use a clear satin anodization process here to prevent fingerprints and scratches on the body itself. The neck is polished to a mirror shine. It is built using the Aluminati HollowCore technology, so it is a semi-hollow neck, and so you get a guitar that is perfectly balanced as opposed to typical aluminum neck and full aluminum instruments that neck dive quite a bit. This thing is extremely well balanced. So a few of the really unique features of this guitar, of course, it is 24 3/4 inch scale and features a Tone-A-Matic style bridge, not very common in the aluminum market, but we wanted to take a kind of modern approach to our traditional design and it just came out phenomenal. The neck itself is entirely maintenance free, meaning it's got no truss rod. Frets are Jescar Jumbo 57-110 stainless steel. The neck itself is plain flat, and then we dress the neck relief into the frets themselves, so you never have to adjust the neck. It's always going to be perfect for you. You've got a bolt-on brass nut here, making string changes and tuning changes super easy. All you gotta do is remove these two bolts from the back, pull off the nut, and replace it with a nut that is slotted for the correct string gauges. We went with a Hipshot Tone-A-Matic bridge and tailpiece hardware, and as you can see, there's just a ton of intonation adjustment available on this Hipshot style bridge. You've got over a 1/2 inch of adjustment available in the saddles themselves, and then the bridge itself is slotted on the post, so it can move fore and aft about a 1/2 inch as well. And so the end result is a guitar that can be tuned down to the very depths of hell. I mean, I've had these bridges down in F standard tuning on other guitars. I mean, they just are able to go even lower than that. And so you're able to take advantage of the top end presence of the aluminum with the low end bloom that you get from the 24 3/4 inch scale length. Just a really killer combination. As with all Warlord style guitars, this thing comes set up in C standard tuning. We've got a set of Grover Keystone tuners on here. Now, another really neat aspect of this guitar that I had heard about or was told was how good the tuning stability would be, and almost didn't believe it, but after owning this thing for a month or more, I can play this thing for hours on end, and it holds tunes so well. Certainly better than any wooden guitar I've ever played. So this is an example. I tuned this thing up before I started this morning. I've recorded the entire demo, and I just wanted to show you the kind of tuning stability you get on this guitar. And then finally, as I mentioned, just extremely playable. Feels very similar to one of our wooden models in that regard. Because of the HollowCore technology in the neck, it's actually got a medium C profile that's identical to the wood model. We've got a set of killer Lawler Imperial humbuckers in this thing, Bourne's pots, orange drop caps, switchcraft, switch, and jack. The height of the pickups themselves is adjusted from the back side of the guitar, which just keeps the front looking super clean. So as I mentioned early on, this guitar was entirely built by the Aluminati Guitar Company right here in the mountains of Asheville, North Carolina. And I know you're wondering, can you get your hands on one? Well, we do have a very few guitars currently in production, looking to be done in about 60 days. Typical production time is about 90 days, but we've been building for about a month now. So if you want to pre-order one, you can get your hands on just one of these few from this batch over at doesitdoom.com. I'll have a link in the description. Just an absolutely killer guitar. I hope you liked what you heard. And until next time, always remember, Tony Iommi is your friend.